Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills PTE Academic. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. Guys, I'm back with yet another video on 5 top grammar shortcuts using which you can solve a lot of reading fill in the blanks and reading writing fill in the blanks in no time. Before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. At any time you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance, you can WhatsApp us to the number appearing at the bottom of the screen. I'll be there, we will be there to help you and guide you in the right direction. Alright, without wasting any time, without a further delay, let's try to get into the video. Let me just share my screen. 5 top grammar shortcuts to solve the reading fill in the blanks quickly, effortlessly. What if I tell you sometimes you don't have to read the entire paragraph? So, reading fill in the blanks is all about time. Well, there are other things as well, but time is the primary factor here because you will not have a lot of time to solve reading fill in the blanks, correct? So, a newbie who is not much aware of the grammar shortcuts will end up reading everything and consumes 5 to 6 minutes per question. But there are some grammar shortcuts using which you can solve a lot of fill in the blanks in less than 2 minutes. Sometimes if it falls within the range of the grammar, you can solve it like this within 30 seconds. So, today I am going to unveil the top 5 shortcuts. There are a lot of shortcuts, but these top 5 are must to know. So, let us quickly start with it. The very first one is after the noun, verb appears. So, this is a generic shortcut. First you need to know what is noun, verb, adjective, adverb. Like recently I made a video on PTE complete grammar course. It's a 2-hour complete course. If you're interested, you can check the video, or you can just type Skills PTE grammar videos. That will rank 1. You can have a look at it post this particular thing. But know that if there is a noun does an action. It's like a monkey, doesn't keep quiet, correct? After the noun, the verb appears. He eats, he ate, he sings, he is singing, he has taken, he has killed, he has destroyed, he has tested, he has developed. So, after a noun, verb has to come, and using that role we can solve a lot of fill in the blanks. So, let me help you with it. So, there are two things, present tense and past tense. In the present tense, if there is a noun, and after the noun if there is a dash. I repeat, in the present tense there is a noun, and after noun there is a dash, and if that noun is a singular noun, then the next verb will have s to it. He eat is wrong, he eats, getting it? If it is plural, it becomes they eat, not eats. So, this is the subject verb agreement. Subject is a noun, verb they agree. In the present tense, if there is a singular noun, the verb will have s. In the present tense, if there is a plural noun, verb will not have s. That is the first criteria. We will show you how to solve reading fill in the blanks using this. If there is a singular noun and if there is a dash and you recognized entire thing is in the present tense, then only go to that option which has yes in it. So, this is the classic shortcut. A lot many blanks will be actually based on this. Second criteria, if it is in the past tense. After a noun, verb has to come, but if it is in the past tense, the verb will be in the verb to form. Eat, ate, kill, killed, sing, sang, drink, drank. So, he ate, let us say there is a noun he and there is a dash, and you recognize it is in the past tense. Your eye should only go to that option wherein verbs are in the past tense. What if there is only one verb in the past tense? What if? Then you do not have to read anything, you directly jump to that particular answer. I will show you an example shortly. He ate, they ate. In the past tense, this S rule will not be applicable. In the present tense, that S will come for a singular noun. When the verb comes next to it, the verb will have S. He eats, they eat. He ate, they ate, she ate. So, after a noun, verb appears. That is a generic rule. Let me give you a simple example. Take your time and solve it. It should not take more than 10 seconds to solve it. I will just wait for 10 seconds. There is only one blank and there are so many options. Only one blank. Try doing it quickly. I think 10 seconds are done. If you want more time, you can pause the video and do it. But here, the recently Santa Monica, that is a noun. Santa Monica in California. Santa Monica could be a place probably. Santa Monica is a noun. After a noun, a verb comes. Santa Monica in this world, that is an extension. So, here, this is a noun. This has to be a verb. And what verb? Is it in the present tense, past tense? Recently, just 5 days ago, past tense. So, verb 2 has to come. ING cannot come. It is admitting, it was admitting, they are admitting. are, is, was, something has to come. Alleviate is a verb 1. To alleviate. Alleviated is the past tense. Orchestrated is a past tense. This is verb 1. The reality. Piloted is ed ones are all verb 2s. Effort. An effort. The effort. This is noun. So we have only one ed. Then why you want to in reality read? Nothing is required to read. Directly come verb 2. Only one verb 2. Answer is piloted. Done. Understood. But yes, you may have to read further if there are 2 verb 2s or 3 verb 2s, then you need to read. But let's say you have only one verb 2, then close your eyes and blindly go with that particular option. So this is where you gain that advantage. You become more confident because grammatically it is fitting and no other word is fitting. Cent%, this is the answer, and you can do it like this. Like this, there are so many things. In our course, grammar itself is around 40 hours. So there are a lot of things like that here. Whatever is possible, the top 5 I have shared, make sure you watch it till the end. So that is the first one. In the end we have a test using all these concepts. I have given a question, let us see if we can solve it in the end. Second, top 5 shortcuts. After 2, can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, they are called auxiliary verbs, correct? Can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, ought, these are all auxiliary verbs, or not just the auxiliary verb, even with the word to. To dash is there. It will be 100% verb 1. No other word can come. 99% of the time. Sometimes he went to London, noun can come, but 99% of the times after 2 it is verb 1, after can it is verb 1, after could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, ought, OUGHT. All this, after that if there is a dash, it is a verb 1. Your eyes should only go to that option which has verb 1 in it. For example, he wants to eat is wrong, he wants to eating is wrong, he wants to eat. They love to eat. He can eat, he can sing, they can sing, they will learn, they should learn. Getting it after will, would, shall, may, might, or to, can, could. If there is a dash, your eyes should only go to that option which is verb 1 or which has verb 1 and it means present tense. So let us try to do it quickly. The very first blank, pause the video and do it, and then resume the video to understand if you have gotten the right technique or not. In reality, more systematic changes are necessary to dash the burden. After 2, verb 1 has to come. Admit, not admitting. Alleviate can come. Effort is a noun. Sometimes to effort, no effort is a noun. Develop is a verb. Development is a noun. Piloted is verb 2. Verb 2 cannot come after 2. In no other verb. If there is one more verb you need to read. Let us say there is a verb called to increase. Let us say there is one more verb called increase which is also verb 1. Now we have 2 things. Now what we did? We eliminated admitting, development, reality, piloted, only effort. We are only considering alleviate and increase. Of 7 to 8 options, we are now looking at only 2 options. Looking at 7 option is easy or looking at 2 options is easy. You give it a thought. That is what grammar does, and grammar knowledge will definitely help you. So now here, to increase the burden or reduce the burden, now you need the context. Alleviate means to reduce. Increase is opposite. In reality, more systematic changes are required. You do a change to reduce the burden, man. You never increase the burden, reduce the burden. So alleviate is the correct answer. Getting it? So using the shortcuts, when you know them in advance, it actually becomes quite easy to do the things in a jiffy like this. Okay, so let's go to the third rule. After adjective, adverb appears. See, all you got to do is you need that passion and the interest to learn. I am there to explain everything. These are very simple concepts. For example, this is a noun, that's boy. Noun does some action. To represent the action, you need a verb. Boy sings, boy writes, boy eats, that is an action he is doing. So now there is something called a characteristic wherein he is not doing an action but it represents who he is. Boy is happy. Now this is adjective. See, happy, not happiness. Happiness is a noun. Boy is happy, boy is sad, boy is dark, boy is white, boy is naughty, he is sensible, he is cute, the cute boy. These are all the adjectives. Now this is the one that is called adverb. Adverb represents how much of happy. The boy is happy, boy is extremely happy. The boy sings, how he sings? The boy sings excellently. So now adverb is an extension of an adjective, adverb is an extension of a verb, and good thing is adverb ends in ly. Let's say you decided, oh, adverb has to come. If there is a blank and you got to know, adverb has to come. Your eyes should only go to that option which ends in ly. Excellently, greatly, only. There are not many adverbs which end in ly. But yes, the idea is after adjective for now, adverb appears. See now, he is good, very good. Where is an adverb? He is good. How good? How much good? This much good, this much good. That how much is explained. It's a further addition to the adjective. This is adverb. He is extremely good. Let's say you decided that, let's say this is a blank in the exam. He is good is there. Before the adjective there is a blank. You decided, oh, this is adjective. Then before that adverb has to come. Oh, it should end in ly. You only go to that option which ends in ly. Second one, he is greatly submissive. So like this, greatly, excellently, but the idea is you should know adverb has to come, and the vice versa. If there is an adverb and you decided the next one going to be adjective or verb, because adverb decides or describes adjective or verb. So whatever the concept I am telling you, you apply the reverse of it, that's also true, correct? He is extremely dash, this is adjective only has to come. He is greatly dash, adjective only has to come. Getting it? So the reverse of it is also true. We will see. So now, since we already know adverb has to come, let's understand this particular blank. Directions. The direction, the boy, noun. The good direction, the good boy. The good boy. The, pay more attention, it's very easy, new boy. Boy is a noun. Before a noun, adjective appears called new. Direction is a noun. Before noun, there is an adjective. So new is an adjective. This is a noun. So it's noun, adjective. So noun, adjective. Before adjective comes adverb. This would be adverb. And adverb ends in ly, only one ly to our luck, then this has to be the answer. If there is one more ly, you read, try to understand which goes well and select. Easy peasy, this helps, isn't it? This definitely helps. So I am not reading anything, directly I am going with it. I read only when required, only when grammar doesn't work. There are instances where grammar doesn't work, that you need to read. Otherwise not required to simply read. Hope you are getting it. So now next we will go to after verb, adverb appears. So this adverb comes for both adjective and the verb. It comes for both. So adjective, the next is adverb. Verb, addition to the verb is also adverb. So for example, he runs. The previous one is he is new. He is good. He is greatly good. He is entirely good. He is extremely good. There is adjective adverb. This is he runs, running, he is doing an action. This is a verb. Addition to a verb, adverb. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are getting it. So adverb comes for both adjective or a verb. He sings or she sings elegantly. Elegantly is an extension of how good the person sings. This how is always described by adverb. Remember, an adverb comes for adjective or a verb, both. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Even for the verb and adverb concepts, we have this. Pay more attention. By allowing, allowing is a verb. Addition to a verb, adverb. By only allowing or by solely allowing, solely ly, this is the adverb. The idea is when something like this comes, you don't really have to read. You try your luck by just going to the blank and applying the concepts of after a noun or before a noun. After a noun, verb has to come. Before a noun, adjective has to come. After two, verb should come. If there is an adjective, next is adverb. If there is a verb, next is adverb. You directly put this concept, limited concepts. And if that clicks, bingo, well and good. If it doesn't, it's still fine, bingo. You read and understand and do it. But you have this possibility of doing like this on that day. If the blanks are based on adverbs, it will be based, I am telling you, most of it 50 to 60% or 70%, 50, 60, 50% you can consider will be based on grammar. At least 30% will be based on collocation. The rest 20% is the context. Okay, fine. We go to the last rule, the fifth top rule that everyone should know after has, have, had. If there is a dash, 100%, cent%, that would be verb 3. What is this verb 3? We know eat, Nakul. Eat is a present tense. We know ate is a past tense. What about past participle called V3? This is V2, this is V1. V3 is eaten. Give, given. Getting it? Developed, developed. Sometimes for some of the words, let's say for the word test. Test, tested, tested. Both verb 2 and verb 3 will remain the same. For some of the words it remains the same, for some of the words like give, gave, given, drink, drank, he has drunk, fly, flew, flown. For few it will change, but 90% of them verb 2 and verb 3 are the same. But after has or have or had, if there is a dash, it's 100% verb 3. I will show you a small example. He has developed, not developing, not develop, developed this project. He has eaten, not ate, not eat, not eats, not eating. It's always the verb in the third form. He has eaten long back. So, we will show a simple representation. After had, verb 3 has to come. Now, we have avoided, allocated, flattened, oh, 3 verb 3. At least it is better than looking into 7 options. Now, only 3 options, it narrowed down to 3. Otherwise, if you don't know the concept, you need to say had waiting, had been waiting. Had waiting is wrong. Had overnight. You have to look into every option. Now, we only look into 3 options. Correct? Option number 1 is avoided, allocated, flattened. A read man. Residents here knew. Now, you got to read. There is no other way. If there is only one, verb 3, that's the answer. If there are 2, 3, a little bit read and make a guess based on the context. But out of 3, only 1 will be correct. You don't have to worry about other things. That's exactly what my point is. Residents here knew they were luckier than most in Gaza, but overnight, bombs had dash apartment blocks. Bombs, apartment blocks are destroyed. Bombs had avoided apartment blocks. No. Bombs had allocated. Bombs will allocate the bomber. No. Bombs had flattened. Makes sense. That's the answer. But the idea is, instead of looking into 7 options, we are looking into 3 options. Definitely better than before, isn't it so? So, these are the top 5 things that every guy, every girl, every person, every candidate who is appearing for PTE should know. And now, using the 5 concepts, I have got a very simple example. I am going to add a timer of 2.5 minutes. I would want you guys to do it under 2.5 minutes. If you want more time, pause the video and do it. Once done, resume the video to understand what mistakes you've done and how to do that. See, the idea is, it's not about just practicing, it's the approach. In the websites, you don't get the approach. Here, you get the approach. In our course like this, there are more than 10,000 questions and the approach. So, itself, a lot of registered students are getting that great scores on an everyday basis. Alright, so I'm going to add a timer now, 2.5 minutes. Let's start. Alright, I really hope you have solved it, solved using the techniques. After she, noun, verb has to come. Now this verb is in the present tense or the past tense? A 2015 man, past tense. Verb 2, how many verb 2s are there? Appearing is not, it's verb ing. Only one verb 2, that's the first one. Easy peasy, it's actually like this, it will be like this in the exam. I'm telling you, most of the times, just that you need to know the concepts. This is predicted. Today only 2 years from the end of that dash range. Now range in today 10 years, a lot of dates, so it should be date range. Correct, date range is the collocation, no other word fits, and so I've mixed few of the collocations as well. Now researchers believe they may be close to, they may be good to, they may be angry with, they may be, getting it? They may be close. Close is an adjective now. This maturity has to come. It will come over the time. He is close. Good friend, close friend. Close is an adjective. Now adjective, extension of an adjective, adverb, that's what we saw. Adverb, ly, only one ly, done and dusted. Might, will, would, can, could, may, might, shall, should, ought, to. After this, verb in the base form. This is a verb, then this is adverb. There are some of the adverbs which do not end in ly. For example, more, often, they don't end in ly, they are also adverbs. There are few of them. So it's an adverb, this has to be the verb, because after might, verb 1 comes. This is verb 1. Appearing is not verb 1, it is appear. Appearing is not verb 1. Getting it? Appear is verb 1, appearing is verb ing. Now exist, exists, existed, this is verb 1. No other verb 1, this has to be the 4. Guys, getting it right? Most of them will be based on this, at least 50-60%. You can rely on this information. The next one, but while there is no proof, proof is a noun, before a noun, adjective has to come. That's also one of the rules, perhaps I have not told here, before a noun. I told after a noun verb, but before a noun adjective. What proof? Successful proof. You never say successful proof actually. You say appearing proof, you don't say, you say definitive proof, proper proof. It's always definitive proof, so this is going to be 5. This is a bit of collocations also being added here. So that's 5 great grammar top tips for you guys. If you've gotten 5 out of 5, do leave your comment in the comment section as to how much you've got. If not 5 out of 5, well, I think that's all for today, guys. I really hope this video was informative. You learned a lot. If you like the video, leave your appreciation with a thumbs up. You want to leave a comment, please do. It will be most respected. We would really love to have your feedback. Fine, guys, with this I'll park it here. Thanks much for watching this video. This is Nakul signing off from Skills PT Academic. Soon I'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye bye.